Welcome to the Board Game Snobs podcast. Critically harsh reviews with a touch of class.
Hello, and welcome to the Board Game Snobs podcast, where we talk about modern gaming, board games, and other various topics such as that. Here with me in Ghetto Studios number 1 is my friend Gabi.
Hey!
My other friend Enrique.
Why, hello.
And I myself, Grandmaster Flex, Jerry. We are the Uncle Cracker of board game podcasts. People like us, they don't really know why. But after listening to us for
Make you think of beaches.
Yeah, they just don't want to stand around and say goodbye.
I don't know that one.
You don't know that one?
No.
I'm thinking of all the Uncle Cracker songs I've heard. There's only the one.
Only one I know is when the sun goes down over the water, when the sun goes. That's like Kenny Chesney.
Yeah, I'm done with him already.
Well,
He's down here at one of the casinos, I think. Uncle Cracker.
that's where he belongs, is a casino.
He's like the new
$20, you can go see him.
He's like the new what's that Newton guy?
Wayne. New Wayne? Wayne Newton's it. He's legit.
You like Wayne Newton?
Las Vegas.
What
He's like the king of Las Vegas.
Wayne Newton?
After Frank Sinatra died.
Wayne
Or maybe he's the king of Branson. I don't remember.
Branson, Las Vegas, it's all the same.
Pretty much.
No, I've been to Branson.
Oh.
It's very boring.
I've only been to Branson.
I've been to Branson twice. All right. Pretty much I wound up with a timeshare and a great sense of wanting to go home. What is this podcast about?
Are you saying Branson, Missouri's nothing compared to Las Vegas, Nevada?
Okay, one place has legal prostitution. The other place has, and get this, the Dolly Parton Roundup Rodeo Feast.
Hey,
like you pay $40 and eat with your hands, and you watch people ride horses, but they ride horses by standing on them.
That sounds weird.
It does. And it was weird. It made me highly uncomfortable.
Those poor horses.
I did like what's their Six Flags that they have over there? Silver Dollar City. Silver Dollar City.
Yeah. I heard that's pretty good.
It was really good.
Never been there.
You get to go in and they have like these little old-timey things that you walk through and people are blowing glass and making
now that I would like to say.
Quilting stuff, and you can sit there and watch a blacksmith.
What happens if you inhale?
When you're blowing glass?
No.
I don't know.
Shard of glass down your throat? Hot boiling sand down your throat?
I guess. Yeah. Boy, that would be horrible. But that's why they had the big flute.
Cough, hiccup while you're blowing glass.
They had that big flute so they don't accidentally inhale glass.
That's sad.
Yeah, this is the best opening we've ever done. I'm trying to think of how I can segue. Oh, you know what happens when you know what happens when you drop glass?
What?
It clanks. And you know what they say? Nobody can hear you clank in space.
King of segways.
Thank you. We played Clank in space.
Yes.
We also played Clank.
Y'all play Clank. I've only played Clank in space.
I have played both. I've cheated on you. I played Clank with Enrique, and then I played Clank in space with Gabi.
Enrique.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
There he is. He's in the corner.
Enrique, hey.
I'm just in the corner.
Okay.
Let's defer to Enrique because he is our guest.
Okay.
Well, he's not really.
Oh, wait. Sorry. You can find us on Instagram at boardgamesnobs. You can find us on Twitter at boardgamesnobs. You can email boardgamesnobs@gmail.com. You can find us on iTunes. You can find us on Podbean. You can find us on, I think, Overcast, Stitcher, Google.
And at your mama's house. Also, I've got on minds.com, which is supposed to be the new Facebook. I have not got
Minds?
on Mind or M-I-N-D, not like mimes, like the people who paint their face white and don't say anything.
Oh, Minds, like the brain.
Yes.
Oh.
And I'm trying to set us up because everyone says that's going to be the new Facebook, so I'm trying to get ahead.
Well, I'm trying to get us on Spotify. It's like Podbean goes to Spotify. Yeah. I'm moving and shaking.
Yeah.
And that's just sitting here.
We're doing this is all happening live.
I'm doing it right now.
We're LinkedIn.
I'm working right now.
There we go. So now that we've self-promoted.
Yes, we self-promoted. But Captain Croc,
we love you.
Well,
and Jeff.
Well, Captain Croc, we asked to email us, tell us how the game was. Have you got any emails?
No.
I haven't got no emails.
Captain Croc, he took our game and ran.
We got radio silence.
Calling you out, Captain
If you
Croc.
enjoy our show, well, we have gotten a few people comment.
Jeff.
Where's he from?
I forget.
Was
But
that Board Game Geek?
Yeah. Jeff sent us.
Jeff sent us?
Sent us
what did he send?
an email.
Jeff sent us? Where did he send us?
He sent me to my happy place by sending me a geek mail that was very nicely written and complimentary. And he's now the one and only member of our board game guild on Board Game Geek, which I forgot that I even made because I was too busy making our
Maybe
LinkedIn.
I should get on there.
You should. You're not even on your own guild on Board Game Geek.
Well, I'm a busy man.
I am too. Tax season.
It's tough. But Captain Croc, he didn't email us back about the game or nothing. So.
Well, it's probably because it was Meeple Wars. He's probably at home crying.
Probably cursing us. But if you're out there, Captain Croc, we still love you. Our first fan.
First call in.
Then there was a guy on our website that said do more than one every 2 months podcast.
Which is what we're trying to do here.
So we're trying to do it.
Thank you, sir, for this fine suggestion.
And then I think he was Eric.
Yeah, Eric.
And then Jeff on Board Game Geek.
Eric and Jeff. Captain Croc.
Okay, Jeff, question. You may or not be my friend. Did you spell it Jeff or Goff?
No, he's Jeff.
Okay. He's allowed.
He's not Geoff.
I appreciate that.
Did I tell you that time when I met Jeff Eaglestein and I called him Geoff? He did not think that funny. But I told him, then I went to tell him that's just what I think of when I see that. And he didn't think that was funny. But then I gave his game a good review.
Well, there you go.
And I hope
Which one? Not The Expanse.
Oh, no.
Which one?
The Pit Crew.
Pit Crew. Yeah,
I like that game.
We played that. I never did tell you this. We played that with, like it says, it goes
To like 4 people?
No,
on teams?
It goes like to 9.
9 people? You played it?
We played it in its full complement.
And
it was fast and crazy and fun.
What was it called again?
Pit Crew.
Pit Crew.
It was fun at the maximum amount.
We played.
Actually, it was more fun at the maximum amount because it was more crazy. You remember the old game of Speed?
Yeah.
On cards? That's what it is, and it was good.
We played it just 2-player when we first got it, and I loved it. Just because it was just, I didn't think to include that. Well, there you go. Busting out old classics.
Yeah.
Good job, Geoff.
It was good, Geoff.
Oh, man.
Okay, so what were you going to say, though?
Clank in Space. I segued into that like 10 minutes ago. Now I have to try to segue back in. I should drop something to make a clanking noise.
Oh, that's my comic book.
Oh, sorry. Enrique, what did you think about Clank? The original Clank.
The original Clank?
The one that did not take place in space.
I believe it would be an excellent starter game for new people who are getting into board games. Because it's a very simple mechanic of the game. You go into a dungeon, you get treasure. You go deeper into the dungeon, you get better treasure. And there's also a mechanic in the game where if you were to get out...
How many mechanics are in this game?
Just
sounds like a body shop.
Burn.
Auto humor.
For all our diesel mechanic listeners.
Go ahead.
Sorry about that.
Well, actually, I was surprised that you like the game.
Because I hate deck building.
Yes.
And deck building is one of the mechanics in the game. And for all you, I'm about to offend a lot of people out there. But I think that people like deck building because it speaks to that whole Magic the Gathering vibe. And people who play those type of card games. And they just think anything that has deck building, they like. And it's kind of like you're upgrading your deck and there's a nice feel to it. I just don't like that to be the only mechanic in a game. It was enough deck building in the game, but it also had this spatial aspect of moving through the dungeon and how deep am I going to go? And
it had a board in conjunction with
and
the
then
deck.
There's this dragon thing that would come out occasionally and you had to put these cubes in the bag.
And if you were to get out of the dungeon early, it would end the game quicker as well.
Yes. And I thought what I liked about
I think that's one of the things they fixed in Clank in Space, they say.
Well, this is what I liked about it. I went deep into the dungeon because that's how I do it. I roll. Okay. I roll up in there and I steal the best of the
Jones
best.
Style.
Yeah, so I went in there and stole whatever the golden dragon was.
Yeah, but I got out early because I didn't see the treasure down there. So when I got out...
You didn't see the treasure where?
In the deeper area.
I went down...
Because Jerry stole it already?
I went down to the dragon's bedroom and stole the slippers.
Aww.
Enrique just took something out of the
I took like his crown or something.
Oh, why are y'all stealing from a dragon? What'd he do to you?
Because it's adventurous, Gabby.
Oh, wait.
Dragon heart. That's the only dragon show I can think of. Right.
To the stars,
The
boy.
dragon, and that's the whole time we were
the
playing that. I was
stars.
thinking that this dragon had the Sean Connery's.
I am the last one.
That was the greatest casting ever. Do you realize that Sean Connery's dragon voice is the same as his German submarine voice?
Oh,
Captain?
yeah.
Russian. I'm sorry, Russian. Red October.
Most things in here don't react well to bullets.
Well, in Clank, most things in here don't react well to noises.
Yeah.
Because apparently we kept getting attacked by the dragon, and Enrique decided to, for some reason, flee the castle
It's like,
and make
all right,
the
I
dragon
got
mad.
everything I needed. Time to run.
That sounds like an Enrique maneuver.
The only thing I
Run,
liked
Forrest, run.
about this game in terms of that is that when it was over, I had thought I had won. I had the best items. I'd done everything.
Interesting. You thought that with me as well.
And Enrique nickeled and dimed me.
Me too, Enrique.
And both games I lost. And this is the thing that I don't
Maybe
like
you should
about
learn
the
your
game.
lesson.
It's also what I don't like about the game is that I went down, I got the best item, I came out. I made it out. But somebody nickeled and dimed me to death by getting points off their cards and piddly stuff that they stole.
Yeah.
That's my one problem with the game. It is an excellent entry-level game. Clank is. Played Clank in Space.
Clank in Space, that's what I played.
I didn't like it as much.
Never played Clank.
I didn't like it as much as Clank. I don't know why.
Really?
I don't know
It's
why.
supposed to be all the go.
I think I like my games simple, like I like my pizza. And from Simon.
I don't like simple pizza. I like deluxe.
Well,
All the stuff on it.
Clank in Space has all the stuff on it. So
Well.
if you like the deluxe,
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I like a cheese pizza.
I like the theme.
Depends on what mood I'm in.
I like the theme of the straight Clank. The Clank that's not in space. The Terran Clank. I liked that theme better.
Then space
I
monster.
don't know why.
Raxus,
And that's
whatever.
stupid because it's just painted on. It's just the theme's very light anyways.
Well,
Well,
I.
That's a deep subject.
I wasn't. Oh my god.
I've got a list
How
of
old are you?
I got a list of dad jokes.
How
I'm about to
old are you?
bust
Dad
out here.
jokes.
I have a
no.
list of Uncle Cracker jokes, dad jokes.
Hey, how do you find Fresh Prince? Oh, dadgummit, I messed up. How do you find Will Smith in the snow?
Look for Fresh Prince.
There you go.
Okay. Wow. That's put me
so
over
you
the
know-
top.
You know you're a dad when you put the punchline in the very beginning of the joke.
Going on the road. Literally, okay, I just want to point out right now, I'm pretty sure that a few years ago, if you had busted that out, mind you, the best comics at the time were the guy that said, "Get her done," and the guy said that, "Here's your sign."
Right.
Those were the guys that were rocketing in this place. You missed your calling. You should have got on stage.
They were good.
They were good, weren't they?
You might be a redneck.
I don't need someone to tell me I might be a redneck. Okay, I'll look out.
You're from Antlers,
I
Oklahoma.
look out my yard and see my neighbor's dogs out there killing a rabbit and eating a dead deer carcass, and I know I might be a redneck.
It's not might.
I might be.
You are.
No.
However, a redneck actually has a negative connotation.
The people here don't use it in the pejorative.
No, I know. Wow.
Yeah.
Pejorative.
Yeah, thanks.
Dictionary, please.
Thesaurus. That's my
Yeah.
type of dinosaur.
But anyway. Okay, so Clank in Space.
It's okay.
It was okay.
It's okay.
I won
Yeah, and I was proud of you.
because I beat you.
Yes, Scotty.
I was glad.
You won because you beat me. I have
And
no desire to play Clank in Space or Clank again. They were entry-level games. I'd rather play other entry-level games. But I do see, despite my dislike for it, if you're an entry-level gamer or you really like deck building, if you are a deck builder, then get one of these two. Clank in Space has got more stuff, probably more along that lines, but there you go. I think it's probably a fun game to play with your older children, like 10, 11, 12 years
Yeah.
old. That's something that they'll get them into deck building. And
I got the game and I got the app because supposedly you're supposed to be able to play it by yourself now.
you play. I have not played the one on the app.
So I haven't either, but I'm gonna try it. I'll give it a go and let you know.
Okay, so Clank in Space and Clank, they're kind of.
Clank in Space and Clank board game snobs approved or not?
I don't. Well, okay, here's how I approve things. Do I want to play it again? I do not. So I don't approve of it.
So not approved.
Well, how do you feel about it?
Clank in Space?
Yeah.
I was not impressed, but I want to play the app and the solo part.
So it's partially approved. Enrique,
I don't know.
partially. You're like tentatively.
is disapproved as of now until I play the solo.
Enrique?
Is it
Like, I would
disapproved?
play it again because I'm still a entry player.
You ain't entry.
You entry?
You ain't entry.
You play every game
I'm
we do.
basic though.
You
I'm
attack.
basic.
Oh,
I'm basic.
Enrique, come
The
on,
man-
guy.
For me, I'm
You
not. I
are
am
with
not on the,
us.
I am not on the same
You come in
mental
3
level.
out of 3 every time.
Enrique wins a lot. Enrique,
He does win.
I just want to point this out.
When it comes to money, Enrique wins.
Okay, Enrique also just threw like the biggest insult ever, saying he's basic, and I do believe there's someone at this table who he completely obliterated off the board at TI4, and it was not I. So I would not. I don't.
Wait
want
a minute.
All right,
No, well, let's see.
you're not basic.
This
You're
is the deal.
intermediate.
This is what I like about Enrique. Enrique, this is what I like about you.
Okay.
You find a strategy or a game point.
It's not really a strategy.
Whatever strategy. You find a well, what is it then?
It's like he takes one aspect of the game,
One aspect
and he
of the
focuses
game,
on
and
just
he
that.
will stick to that to the very end.
The game might have all these bells and whistles and various things, but it might have this one little thing like you can mine, and he'll go around and just mine everything. There's massive wars going on around him, and then at the end of the game, you look over like, what's happening?
He's
I don't
got
know.
the most oil of
He's
anyone.
old. He's got all the copper and all the gold.
And
So,
I've actually won.
and he wins occasionally, and that is very frustrating.
It's interesting. It's
Very
interesting.
frustrating.
But he is good about he will read his cards, and it drives me insane sometimes because I'm like, all right, let's go. But
I
he's reading.
have looked over at Enrique and yelled at him to stop reading his cards, and he set it down, looked at it, and said, "Do you know these were made in China? These were patented by. These were trademarked by." And he'll read even the fine print. He reads every
me
little
crazy.
thing. I
But he will know his powers, and I don't know mine because I don't read my cards.
I have every single expansion for Cosmic Encounter. I sent him the game home with just the aliens, and he read every single 180 something alien cards, and then was like, my favorite one's this one. I don't even know that. What's that? I've played the game, but I've played like with 6 different aliens. Oh, mine's favorite. Yeah, he likes his cards.
Yeah.
But so I'm not saying he's not basic.
Enrique.
He's advanced.
Uh,
So Clank and Space.
The
and
third
Clank.
silent member of Board Game Snobs.
So let's get off Clank because it's kind of depressing me.
Why? Because you lost both times?
Yes, let's move on to something that really.
What does that say about you? You lost both times at Clank at a deck builder.
It's because it utilizes strategies that I don't quite. They're not my cup of tea. Like deck building is
You
not
like
my
a
thing.
you like a what?
I like something that I can sit that's spatial, like there's territories, because I like that feeling of this is
Like Barony.
this. Yeah, this is mine. I've taken this from
Not
you.
to mention Barony for like the 5th straight podcast, but
Played Barony again.
we played it. I introduced it to a new fella,
A new fella.
2 players. We played it 2-player. No, wait. Sorry, I'm wrong. We played a 3-player. Me, Bubba, our IT guy that really doesn't do IT anymore.
Our former IT guy.
Our former IT
He
guy.
we didn't fire him. We laid him off. We were out of work. But when we get
He's
big,
like, y'all aren't doing anything for me to do. We print, Jerry prints 1 review every 6 months.
but I'll tell you what, our website's cooking. You can check it.
Australia loves us.
Australia. We're big in Singapore. We're really big in Singapore.
If it weren't for Australia and Singapore, we'd be out of business.
Yeah.
But what's that saying?
Barony, 3-player.
Barony. We played
Wow.
3-player. Me, Bubba, and DJ.
And then you played it 4-player.
DJ of Disagreeable Nerd. I don't do enough cross promotion.
Gambi has a podcast called Disagreeable Nerd where he talks about movies and
Movies,
pop
TV,
culture.
nerd culture.
But basically what it is that if you can imagine
Star Wars, not Star Trek.
basically, if you can imagine this being Gobby Calm, imagine Disagreeable Nerd when he's loosened up, had a few drinks, and starts yelling at everybody. So if you want to listen
The
to
first episode was the worst.
Yeah.
I've reined it in since
if you want to
then.
hear Gobby yell at somebody about how genius Seinfeld is, go ahead and turn in.
DJ makes me angry with his points. DJ's like negative about everything.
I like DJ.
Well,
DJ's my friend.
Well, you need to come on Disagreeable Nerd sometime.
I wish, when I say DJ, I always
not
try to
on
fill in the
enough.
blank. Well, it's because last time I was on there, you yelled at me so much.
Well, you were wrong.
I said some very bad things about Ray
What do you
behind the
think
scenes.
about the new Lady Doctor Who?
Not watched it.
Well, it's because it's not on.
We're not transitioning into. Now look,
And welcome to the Disagreeable Nerd.
you're trying to bait me. I'm not getting into this.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to that though.
Yeah, me too. Barony 3-player.
Awesome.
Amazing. Barony 2-player.
Awesome.
Amazing. I lost a 3-player game. Bubba won. Me and DJ tied. Then immediately afterwards, we played a 4-player game of Barony.
Awesome.
Max amount without the
Expansion.
I won that one. But nonetheless,
Awesome.
it doesn't matter.
It's awesome.
Barony is so awesome.
Stop what you're doing and buy Barony.
Just go to Amazon if you like area control. If you like medieval times, go buy Barony.
If you like a game that has 4-page rule
Mark
books.
Andre, you owe us.
Yeah, we love Mark
There are
Andre.
literally ones of people buying this game.
Segue.
What?
Mark Andre.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Mark Andre has recently released a game through Z-Man Games called, what's the name of it?
Majesty. For
You're killing the
the
segue.
realm.
Killing it.
I always forget if it's of or for. But it's
Majesty for the realm.
For the realm.
All right. Mark Andre cursed us with Splendor.
Yes.
And then,
But it's got nice poker chips.
yeah, it's got nice poker chips. And then he come back and, to me, redeemed himself with Barony. So this is his new...
He didn't come back and redeem himself with Barony. Barony was before Splendor.
I know, but the deal is that, like, nobody played Barony.
No.
Everybody played Splendor.
I never heard about Barony.
And you know what? If you play Splendor, you're wrong.
Splendor is wrong.
Because you know what you should be playing?
Barony or Majesty for the Realm?
Neither one. Majesty for the Realm.
Majesty for the Realm was more along Splendor lines, yes.
It's very along the lines of Splendor. It's very entry level. I don't know why I liked it. I had to think, I've played this and played this and played this. I like a
We're going
game.
to play it with Enrique.
And we are
tonight.
going to play it again with Enrique. It's I've played it only 2-player, and so far I've loved it. You have these cards that you spread out that form a little mural of your kingdom in a line of, I think there's
buildings.
like 9 cards in there, 8 cards, 9
Yeah.
cards, something of that are buildings. Each building has a little action that it does when you place the character required in that spot. So, for instance, the guy who works at the brewery, the beer master guy, whatever his name
Right.
is, you put him over here. The guards, they go in the guardhouse. The knights go in the castle. The nobles go in the kingdom type thing. Anyways, so at the beginning of the game, these 6 cards are laid out before you, for which in a row that you can select, and it's all these character cards. And you have meeples. I think it's like 5 or 6 meeples. And very much like Century Spice Road, which I don't particularly care for, to take the further card down, you have to leave a meeple. So you leave a meeple on the first card, leave a meeple on the second card, then you take the third card. And then everything slides down, more cards come out. If somebody takes a card that's got meeples on it, you take those meeples. You can only have 5 meeples or 6 meeples, I forget, in your little holding area. You then take that card, put it in its appropriate space, do the action. Whether it's gain points, attack the other player and cause them to lose a character and they go into the
It's
infirmary.
mostly just collect points. Though.
It's basically just collect points. It is you do something
The only
and
one
you
that
get
does
points.
something different is the guard that attacks.
The
and
knight.
If you don't have enough defenders,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's so simple. And you gain a lot of points. And the points are, of
And
course,
the
these-
healer.
The healer. The points are the poker chips that are they're poker chips. Everybody
Mark
loses.
Andre loves poker
He
chips.
loves poker chips. I have played this game and played this game. I don't know why I like it as such an entry level game. It's just so smooth. You only take 12 moves. You only collect 12 people, and then at the end of the game, whoever has the most points, and you count the points of each building. Who has the most people in this building gets that building's points, and so forth and so on. It's very quick. It's 15 minutes, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
You
Maybe.
burn through it, you add up the points, and there's a strategy to it.
Mm-hmm.
I have consistently won because there is this strategy of, I'm going to put this guy here and attack Gobby. I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to heal my guys. I'm going to do this to get... You abandon certain buildings to your opponents, and you can look at the board and see what they're doing. I like that. I like being able to look out, glance over at Enrique, glance over at you, and see what you got going on.
I don't like you looking at my stuff.
I like looking at other people's stuff.
Don't you be looking at my stuff.
Peeping Tom and Jerry. I just like it.
Yes, sir.
I just like it. I like it a lot.
like a lot.
So this is probably the most basic,
Majesty for the realm.
the most basic game.
Soup's basic.
Z-Man Game Mike makes
Say
it.
Soup's for the kids out there.
Is that the talk?
Yeah.
Soup's basic.
Soup's base.
FRFR.
FRFR. FTW.
What does that mean?
For the win.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Jerry.
Mark Andre
you're
Andre
so old.
FTW. I am.
You're basic.
I am basic.
Yeah.
I'm
you are.
I'm C++. So there's
I don't. Computer humor. You know what I hate about myself?
what?
I laugh, and it's just this.
It's like, well, you're
but
not.
I can't help it.
I realize that when you laugh, it's not that you're actually laughing. You're just letting out air.
I'm breathing. I'm trying to breathe.
You're reverse breathing.
You're just trying to get some air.
Trying to get some air. That's what happens when someone tickles your funny bone. You got to breathe deep.
Yes.
Mark
Majesty for the
Andre.
realm.
Mark Andre.
Mark Andre.
You've done-
You said that twice in a row.
You've done that.
Mark Andre. Mark Andre.
Mark Andre.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
That was old. Yeah. I liked
That's
it.
for the kids out there.
What do you think about it?
Majesty for the realm?
Yes.
I bought it based on a couple of different reviews, and they all said the same thing, that it was a good, simple game.
It was getting tore up at BGG 2017. I saw a bunch of people playing it.
Really?
Yes. And I thought, ugh.
Okay.
Poker chips.
I've played, on one night here recently, we played Patrician, which you've never played. I'm going to introduce you to that just because it's a it's Soup's base. It's a super basic game. I saw on Will Wheaton of whatever he does.
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton, he's a big gamer.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, yeah. But anyway, he, on Tumblr or something, he had Patrician. And it's an interesting game. Me and you and Enrique could play it. But anyway, I played Majesty for the Realm with my wife for non-gamers, basically, except for Frankie.
Frankie.
Frankie is a friend of ours that lives a few blocks away. He says,
I call him Friendly Frankie.
Friendly Frank. Oh, Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe.
I love him.
He will mess you up unless you get on his side. Then he's Willem Friendly.
Stop. No.
I heard that somewhere else.
I don't know.
Willem Dafoe. Willem
Okay.
Friendly.
Just why
You started with Frankie.
that was
Frankie the Friendly. It made me think of it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. We played Majesty for the Realm, and I loved it. Then we played Patrician, and I was wishing we were playing Majesty for the Realm. Patrician.
Take that, Will Wheaton.
Patrician is okay. You just build these towers with these. It's like these little shit. It's a roof. You put your roof on top of somebody else's roof. Roof.
Competitive roofing. Well, I got my frame up, and then somebody comes along and shingles it.
It's what it is.
Darn it!
And so each city, you have two different ones. You can put your roof in this city or this city, and it's just stories.
That's it.
But yeah, it's simple, but it's just, I don't know. But Majesty for the Realm, I'd rather play it.
Yeah.
If you're going to play a 15-minute simple game, play Majesty for the Realm.
Or Kanigawa.
Or that's not near as simple as Majesty for the Realm.
It's not?
I tried explaining Kanigawa.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm saying Kani, but it's
Kani?
like Kana. I don't know.
It's Kanagawa.
We don't know how to spell it.
Kanigawa, that's that lady that works at Kanagawa. Down the street, Connie.
Connie. What's up, Connie?
She's always overcharging me for my cappuccino.
I tried explaining that, and well, we eventually started playing. But Kanagawa is not simple to explain.
No, it's
because there's actually a lot that goes into it.
But it is beautiful.
It's a good game.
It is beautiful, but it's a step up. So if you're not super basic, I'm sorry. If you're not soup basic,
yeah, basic, soup basic.
If you're FRFR, then you need to what all the cool kids are playing Kanagawa. I don't know where I'm going.
I don't know anybody's playing Kanagawa.
Nobody's.
I don't hear about Kanagawa.
We are the only people playing Kanagawa. I met
Bruno Cathala.
Yes, I seen him in the. I seen him in the elevator.
Charles Chevalier.
I seen him in the elevator and told him, "Look, I love your game."
Jade Mosh. He's the artist, which is really the key point of the game.
Best art ever.
All right. Well, that's 30 minutes. So let's end this.
Well, wait a minute. All right. Few announcements.
We need to go into the next one. Okay.
Few announcements.
For next week. For next 2 weeks. We're going to become bi-weekly.
Right. So here's, all right, announcement number 1.
So in 2 weeks, we'll get back together and discuss The Gallerist.
Yes, The Gallerist. Because we just played The Gallerist, and I have thoughts about The Gallerist. But anyways, first announcement. Unfortunately, Gabi will not be with us, but myself, our friend Enrique, and Bubba, our IT guy, will be at BGG Spring Memorial Weekend, May 25th to the 28th, I think.
Yes.
We will be at BGG Spring.
I'm very jealous.
You're very jealous because Gabi is having his 20th anniversary with his wife.
We usually go to BGG
in the winter. And so, unfortunately, due to all the craziness in the life, we're not going to be able to go to BGG in the winter.
That is my 20th anniversary.
He has been married to the same woman.
Literally, it starts on my 20th anniversary every year. November 14th.
Not your 20th yet. It was on your 19th last year.
Yeah.
And so, for the past 2 years, Mrs. Gabi has stayed at home and let her husband go. But this year is 20th, and so they're probably going to stay home, watch The Notebook, and play Patrician.
We might.
Yeah. So anyways, but we will be at BGG Spring in May 25th. Me, Bubba, Enrique. If you happen to be one of the 60 people who consistently listen to our podcast, please email us if you'd like to, I don't know, play Barony.
Barony. I think you need to do that. If somebody wants to play Barony,
that's all I'm going to do.
Hit us up. And
I'm going to set up a little table that just says Barony. I'm going to surround
Barony only.
Barony only.
Barony or die.
Barony or die. I'll think of something.
I don't know how
I'll think of something very catchy like that. We have our special episode coming up. Our special, we got Secret Hitler. And the new Kickstarter just come out, Black Orchestra. So the Nazi/Hitler themed episode, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know how I feel about that either. But the fact is, I've been wanting to play Secret Hitler. Been wanting to play Black
It was
Orchestra.
all the rage 3 years ago.
Well, sometimes we're a little slow.
Yeah.
We're a little slow. We're like a big battleship.
We gotta bring you some of the missed hits.
Yes, like the miss hits. We're like Uncle Cracker.
Barony.
We swim like a fish through the sea.
Don't compare us to Uncle Cracker.
You
That's
don't
not
like
the way.
Uncle Cracker?
That's not the way to win people's
You don't want to
hearts.
follow me?
Who?
Everything is all right.
No.
I'll be the one to tuck you in at night.
No. Is that a lyric?
You won't find
tuck
nobody
me
else
in.
but me.
I want you to tuck me in.
Okay. My name's Jerry.
Okay. I'm in Gabi.
I'm Enrique.
And that's all.
We'll see you in 2 weeks. 'Cause that's
Yay.
what we're doing now.
We're that way.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Board Game Snobs. Stay classy.